fuck what I look like. And fuck other people's opinions. Fuck anybody who's not on my frequency. I'm sorry, this reading is going to be kind of harsh. I don't even know if anybody's going to see it. It might just be documentation for me. It might be something I meant to post on my page. I don't know yet. This is a new moon, so I'm going to cry a lot. This energy is, this cycle just in general has been a lot for me. First of all, the first thing that I channeled right off the bat, all of this astrology shit. I don't mean it in a, I'm sorry. Just please don't take anything that I say 222 personally. 222. And it's 333 on the oven clock over here. And it was 4:32 in the morning when I started this. I woke up at the actual hour of 3:33 and can't go back to sleep. Haven't been sleeping well lately. For those of you who don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I have intuitional abilities and the ability to tell the future with premonitions, dreams, messages, and conversations with the 5D or whatever you want to call it. I've been over it in so many videos. It's like I just cannot seem to get this information to pick up off the ground. It does not fucking matter. It is not about religion. You can think that I'm talking to aliens for all I give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. But also, I discuss a lot of mental health and psychology and neurology and science and stuff like that on my page, like just a whole bunch of everything, philosophy, etc., etc. I have a lot of trouble putting my words into words. Sometimes I discuss and communicate things better in writing. That's why my blogs and everything have so much more information than a lot of my videos do, but I do the best I can. I have been studying linguistics a lot lately. Been taking classes for linguistics, etc. Oh God, I just have so much going. Like, I've been predicting and predicting and predicting for so long, like all of these good things. And I try not to make it about toxic positivity. You can ask anybody who gets personal readings from me. I do private readings, okay? I do private readings. Check out my information. It's all over the MF in place. It is not hard to get in touch with me and ask me for a private reading. I do them all the time. I don't sugarcoat shit. I tell it like it is. I don't do the happy, feel good shit all the fucking time. It is not always, oh, your lover's going to come back to you. Oh, you're going to get your dream career. Oh, you're going to make all this money. Oh, you're going to. It's not always like that. Sometimes, I call you out on your bullshit or I tell you the bad shit that's going on that you can't see or that you're in denial of. I go over the shadow too, and that's what new moons are. They're shadow. They are shadow work. They're shadow. All of this astrology stuff we're doing. Oh, Pluto's going into retrograde. Mercury's going into retrograde. The Venus is aligned at exactly blah 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 degrees, and there's this and this and this. Yes, that stuff's important. Yes, that stuff's part of it. Yes, our atmosphere, our environment, our planet, our galaxy does have an effect on us. If you think that the galaxy, that the planets, that the universe that we live in, our environment doesn't have anything to do with us and doesn't have any effect on us just because another basic human being with basic human abilities just like anybody else tries to tell you that it doesn't, well, then that's your own closed-minded fucking problem, and you don't need to be on my fucking page anyway, do you? I'm sorry I'm being hateful. I'm sorry. The closed-mindedness and I deal with it a lot from a particular person that probably doesn't need to be in my environment anymore if they make me feel this way. But I digress. People who are like that, you don't need to be watching. If you're closed-minded and you don't understand and you don't want to hear it and you can't be communicated with, you can't have a conversation, and you're just always right and that's all there is to it, or you don't have, the ability to use your own concept of thought, you have to have another person say, hey, this is how it works, and have to believe that other person instead of coming to your own conclusions from your own studies and your own knowledge. Look shit up, study stuff beyond just Googling what one scientist said. You get what I'm saying? Open your mind to other things and get it. We are fleas. We are minuscule, microscopic nothings compared to how big this universe is. If you think you know it all already, you're the problem. It's that simple. Also, for those of you who don't know, I'm also autistic, diagnosed autistic. Made a lot of things start making sense. I was finally able to be one with myself, be in union with myself, start learning about myself, start loving myself, start figuring myself out a lot easier after I finally got that diagnosis. It just started making things make a lot more sense. Also, for those of you who do not know, I am a survivor of an incredibly violent, abusive marriage. I have a history of abuse that goes way back. Lots of different kinds, lots of different traumas, lots of different, that's just kind of usually how it goes with star seeds. And just people like me, it's what we deal with. Twin flame. I'm a twin flame. I'm on the twin flame journey. Please keep in mind that twin flame is extremely rare. It is something that does get caught up around in a popularity loop like everything else, like humans do. But twin flames are incredibly fucking rare. About 89, I'm hearing the number 89. 89% of the time, you're not a twin flame. You're going to think that you have, there's people who will think that they are twin flames or go on like they're twin flames or act like they are a twin flame counterpart, and they are not. They will mix up and scramble things around toxic and abusive relationships, etc., and act like it's a twin flame journey, and that's not how it works. You will see like a lot of madness go around from it, and that's not how it works. I digress. I don't want to fucking talk about twin flame anymore right now. I don't. The whole house just started rattling. I don't like shaking a little bit. I don't know if that sound picked up on the camera or not. I know, I hear you. do I post this reading? Do I even put this where people can see it? My issue has been they want me to read tarot for the collective, not the actual entirety of the collective, but those who are on my frequency. They want me to read tarot. They want me to post content. They want me to participate in this. I have started trying to build my business. I offer private readings. Okay, they want me to tell you how my private readings work. Because, like I said, I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't bullshit shit. I have been seeing all over TikTok, all over social media, these readings that are just like happy go lucky, feel good shit all the time. You're getting everything you manifested. The love of your life is coming back. Your person misses you. They're coming back to you. Um, your ex's new person is jealous and trying to hex you because you're the shit. And like just a bunch of 1111 garbage nonsense that is constant and repetitive and scam artist shit. I'm sorry. It's not my place to sit up here and say who's a real tarot reader and who isn't, and who's full of shit and who isn't, and who's doing this and who's. And I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cause an uproar anywhere. I hate the internet. I hate social media. I hate how the shit works. I approach everything with love and light. I'm a healer, whatever. I'm supposed to be doing this shit. I get it. They're taking me to the side of it where I have to stop with the toxic positivity. I have to stop with the being a doormat for people who don't fucking get it. I have to stop. If you don't get it, if you don't believe me, if you don't understand, if you don't realize that, that's humans, man-made shit, and humans will take things and alter it and change it to their own agenda. It's human nature. That's what they do. And it makes me angry because not all of us do that. Um, 345 on the oven clock. You can go to my links. There's shit everywhere. It is not hard to get in touch with me. I have a business page with an email. I have an Instagram. I have a Facebook. I have a TikTok. I have everything under the sun. I've got this YouTube account. Any way you can get a hold of me if you need a private reading, it's easy to reach me. My private readings, you can get a short one for like $20-$30, depending on how much detail you specifically need, what you can afford, etc. Sometimes I do free readings. It's not always just about the money, but your girl's got to eat. She's got to take care of her family. This is what they keep telling me to do. I'm very angry. I'm very frustrated right now with my spirit guides, my spirit team, my higher self, my intuition, my earthly realm self, my 3D self that is grounded here on earth, my feet on the earth, is very angry and very frustrated because they've put me in such a difficult position for this new moon cycle. Doing exactly what they ask, doing everything I'm with my higher self, my guides, and my frequency that has my highest self at heart, my highest potential, my best interest. But I'm still like going through this dark night of the soul nightmare. And I know the shit never ends. Shadow work never ends. Dark night of the soul never ends. Growth never stops. Healing never stops. And healing hurts. Healing hurts. Um, But I have been seeing, for not just myself, but a lot of people on my frequency, financial stability. No, I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery, you're going to be a millionaire, you're going to have so much money coming in. I'm not saying this shit anymore. I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm not bullshitting. This stuff is hard. And I've been trying to help everybody stay positive. I've been trying to help myself stay positive. I've been trying to help the people around me, trying to do good for the people around me that I love, despite not getting it back from certain people. And I've just been trying to do the best that I can while still looking out for myself. I'm trying to keep a balance. I've always tried to keep a balance. Everything, I've always said it. I've always said it and I've always talked about it this way. It works like a battery. Both positive and negative charge is required, and you need a balance between the two. Cannot have toxic positivity, cannot have too much negativity, or the battery won't work. And I'm always trying to keep a balance. Excuse me. I'm always trying to keep a balance between what sucks and what's great. New moon energy, full moon energy. The full moon was amazing. I could see everything coming in like it was going to be. The universe is like, during the full moon, the universe is like, you got this. The world is yours. Take it. All your manifestations are coming. Everything feels good and beautiful and energetic, and the veil is thin. 17 is my personal angel number frequency. The angels call me 7. That's my name to them, 7. I am 7, according to the archangels. Um, why I gotta be the one to heal all these generational curses, yo? Energetically, there's so many things that people just cannot see and do not understand. Like, mm, okay. And the Five of Swords when I split the deck, excellent. There's so much stuff. It's like we don't talk about the negatives, and we don't talk about real life on social media. We have to get up on social media and act like our lives are perfect and act like everything's great and keep shit to ourselves. And I get it. We don't want to go around just complaining about our problems to everybody. And I understand, fake it till you make it. Believe me. I fight so many fucking battles that I just do not talk about to anybody. I don't trust anybody enough to talk about it. I'm surrounded by people who don't care. Suck it up, get over it, worried about their own selves. So it's like, why should I not do the same? But when I do the same, when I don't want anything to do with anybody, I want to lock away and keep to myself and not have anything to do with anybody because I'm going through my own shit. You want me to get over it. You don't want to hear about it. You don't want to know about it. You don't care. So I'm going to go into hermit mode to heal, to work on it, to deal with it for myself. But then I'm the bad guy because I'm not out in the open kissing your ass. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm talking about. This is channeling. I just recently got out of a big hermit mode too. That was channeled. That was a channeled message for somebody. Because one of the biggest things about shadow work is cleaning out your environment as far as the people you're around goes too. Like whatever frequency they're on, they're drinking, they're partying, they're selfish, they're hateful, um they have no ambition, or they have no drive, or they are just negative, like in a way that is harmful to you. Part of this work is to clear all that out, clean all that out, even if it hurts, even if it's people that I feel like a weird vibration going through my back right here, like a rubbing or a tingling. Um, Justice and the Queen of Swords. Cutting people out. Justice and the Queen of Swords. That's everything I was just talking about. Putting your sword up, your guard up, your protection up to bring justice to yourself. Being Ice Queen, Ice King, cold, removed. Like, I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be damaging to a lot of your relationships, because they need to be torn up, they need to be torn out, they need to be taken away, because they're not good for you. They're causing you pain and sorrow and hurt and ugliness. I mean, I can think of a few people on, infecting my frequency with that kind of energy too. I get it. That's part of the shadow work. That's part of the new moon, and I talk about it all the time. 6 days before and 6 days after, you will feel the energy flow. Equal give and take. 6 and 6, 3 and 3. Nobody is above karma, karmic energy. My cats are pissing me off so bad not to, like, everything's got me ill. Everything's got me in my shadow work feels, my new moon feelings. So that's what this is for. We're going to transmute this energy together, okay? Because I don't like it. I don't like the way this feels. This justice card is the main thing standing out to me now about it. My private readings are, like I said, you can get like smaller ones, shorter ones, quicker ones for cheaper, for free, sometimes even. Just get in touch with me. Just message me, contact me, talk to me about it. Okay? Don't see the prices or see that it's you got to pay for it and get nervous about it and freak out, and don't do all that. It's okay. Like, it's like I can't always personally reach out and talk to everybody all at once. Sometimes it takes me a while to get back to you. I have a lot of messages. My inbox fills up semi quickly. It's a lot of information and a lot of energy to take in. Sometimes I'm a slow responder, but I will respond and I will get to you and I will figure it out. There's always ways to, it's not because I don't do this just for the money. I do it because it's what I'm called to do and what I'm told to do. But like I said, your girl's got to eat. She got to feed her family. She got to take care of her baby. Her babies. I gotta take care of me, myself, my life, my family, my home. You know, equal give and take. Karma 6 and 6. It is what it is. I give my energy. I need something back. I do personal readings that are an hour plus long. These readings sometimes go into details as long as an hour and a half, 2 hours long. I mean, like, right? It says on my page an hour plus. It just goes for as long as the energies, the spirits, the entities want me to for your special. The reading is personalized just for you. Okay? It's $50 the first time that you read with me, and I do that reading for you. Every reading you get from me after that is $30. Okay, not 50. You pay 50 one time. Please stop standing in my doorway like that. It is fucking scary. Either come out or go in, and please close yourself off to me. I'm too nerve wracked to be looking at y'all tonight. Okay, please. Um, Boundaries, energetic boundaries, please, because I'm very overwhelmed. Um, but you pay the initial $50 for the first hour plus reading, hour to 2 hours longer, whatever. And it goes into extravagant details. You don't have to tell me anything about you. Unless sometimes I will have a little bit of trouble picking up your frequency because of a mixture of things and might have to ask you a few questions or something, but that rarely ever happens. But that rarely ever happens. Usually, the less you tell me about yourself, the better. You don't have to worry about anything. You get your reading. I message you and I let you know the timing, the time slot that you've paid for. You'll be aware of what time slot you're paying for. You will get your reading. If you don't get your reading, you get a refund. It's fine. Um, but any reading after that, you do not have to pay $50. It's 30. Okay. Um, for hour plus long readings, and I won't do them for you all the time, but I will do them for you when you need extend. You also you pay the $50 to get the hour plus long reading with me, personal reading with me, the customized personalized reading just for you. You get that, and then you also, not only are all readings after that only $30, you also get one free extended reading after that. So after you get your reading, your $50 reading, after that processes, you go through your, and you get to keep the reading forever. It's timeless. It will relate to you at other times too. You can go back and watch it again when you need it, right? It's timeless. Time is fluid. So the readings that I send out, you get to keep them permanently, and they are all timeless. You can watch them whenever you need the guidance, whenever you need the messages, whenever you need. They will resonate with you in different ways depending on what time frequency you're on, okay, at the time that you're watching it. If you're called to watch it again, you go back and you watch it again, and it will still resonate, okay? Months later, weeks later, days later, etc. And then you also, after that process is, you've gone through what you got to go through to take in that reading and have that transmute that energy, whatever, you get a free extended. So you reach back out to me, okay, that reading, blah, 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 blah. I need to know more. I will give you a free extended for as long as they want me to talk to you, as long as they want that extended to be, okay? No extra charge. So please keep that stuff in mind. And these readings go deep. They're long. They take a lot of my time, a lot of my energy, and they go into massive details about what is going on with you personally. It's hard for me to personally relate to each individual one by one. on a collective reading via YouTube, via TikTok, etc. I pinpoint specific people out sometimes, and you'll see that on my TikTok. Specific people that the messages are for will find me. Like, I'll call people out by name and shit. Okay, it happens. So just like, I'm legitimate. I have people that can, you know, I have references. I have um, ratings, etc. shared on my pages as well. Just look through all my stuff. And we're doing shadow right now. And I hate it. You will also see the entities, the spirits, etc. show up in the videos. Orbs, lights, mists, shadows, movements, proof of the paranormal, proof of the divine, proof of angels come out in my content regularly. Okay? I'll post a reading that I did on TikTok later that actually you can see one of my ancestors come up behind me while I'm reading. But this is definitely like some angry, difficult shit. It's a case of, you told me that this good stuff was coming and this good stuff was coming and that's happening and none of it's happened and everything's falling apart and it's actually the exact opposite of everything you fucking said. Like, that's where I am right now. Because I'm there with myself, I'm there with my spirit guides, I'm right there with you. I'm trusting. I'm still trusting. I'm still doing the best I can. I got so much shit that I have to do, and they have me up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing this. It's supposed to help me feel better. But I have so much shit I have to do because tower moments. I talk about it in my videos all the time. You go through tower moments to get to busting up the old foundation to build a new one, right? I'm just tired of them. I'm ready to be settled and at peace for a little while. I'm tired. I want to take a break from the spiritual healing because it's rough. It hurts and it's exhausting and it's rough, and I'm ready to just get some damn manifestations. I'm ready to just get some. And it's making me look stupid because I can see it. I can see energetically and spiritually the things that are happening, the angel numbers, the omens, the spirit voices and spirit messages, the little happenings here and there that are like, see, look, you were right. See, look, you were right. My intuition proving itself true, my predictions coming true. Like, I see the shit all around me all the time. But then it's like, for those certain circles, and there's those certain groups, and for myself it's like slow moving. I see the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is what I said. It sounded like I said nine. Maybe it is the nine too, but the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, strategic. It's building slowly, right? Slowly. And then I'll get these little blessings here and there, this little bit of, see? Do you see? Here's a little taste. Here's a little taste. What I've been doing here lately, and I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect, but I am aggravated as hell. I've been describing it as the universe going, I got you $1. I got you $1. Like, if you know that commercial, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I think that might be Five of Wands. I think that might conflict, fighting, angry, frustrated. I think that might be why. And Six of Swords with the King of Pentacles. financial stability, moving to calmer waters, this conflict coming to an end, this frustration and this anger coming to an end, financial stability, because that's one thing that's been really, really agging at me for a lot of people. Like, I work super hard. I do my own side business. I work, you know, the basic job, the basic human job with my side business. I try everything I can to hustle and do what I can to survive, and it's so stupid. It's so stupid that we have to live this way to survive. It's so stupid. The older generations, the generations before mine and the ones before them, like just the older generations, piss me off to no fucking end. The way that the older generations think and do things and think things should be, and the way that they do shit pisses me off. The way that they think shit pisses me off. Our older generation needs psychological help more than anybody else on this planet I have ever fucking known. God, that sounds so mean. It sounds so hateful. All I can hear is like my parents belittling me and putting me down and making me feel like shit for the way that, I think. And it's like nothing has ever been good enough to make what I have to say relevant. No matter how much school, no matter how much studying, no matter how much reading, no matter how much science, philosophy, psychology, neurology, therapy, diagnosis, understand. It's like there's no matter how much. Why do we come from a generation that's like, just, oh, you have mental illness, oh, you have trauma, oh, you have this, you have that. Just get over it. And I don't know why this stuff keeps coming up and making me so fucking angry. I did all the work. I'm the one that did all the work. You've done nothing. You have no trauma. You have no pain. I had it work. It's profoundly narcissistic. It's defined, psychologically defined in psychology textbooks as sociopathy or narcissism. The behavior that I have seen and experienced and had to deal with, it is psychologically defined in medical textbooks as narcissism and sociopathy, sociopath, antisocial personality disorder. And nothing wrong with mental health. I have bipolar disorder. I have bipolar disorder. My grandmother had bipolar disorder. It's kind of a thing. It runs in the family. Everybody in my family has, I don't care, has a mental illness along the lines of bipolar, narcissism, sociopathy. It's just, it's very much said all the time, crazy people don't know they're crazy. Narcissists don't know they're narcissists or admit that they're narcissists, because that's the whole point in being a narcissist, right? Been through too much therapy to think that the hateful shit is funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't think that Like, I will joke and have dark humor about my own trauma and shit as a coping mechanism. It's normal. A lot of people do it. But the dark shit about, there's a difference between dark humor and evil. Does that make sense? There's just so much stuff that I look at, that I've grown past, that I've gone through, and I look at and I'm like, you know? So many people in this world that I have let just be in charge of my whole entire being and existence, that it's like, why? Why can't I just be good enough for myself and stop killing myself worrying about fitting the mold someone else built for me, reaching someone else's expectations of me? I want to figure it out on my own. And I do. I figure it out on my own. I do shit on my own and take care of myself. I've never been away from my child for longer than 45 minutes to an hour. And he turns 5 this year. I do it all on my own. Yes, I have help. Yes, I have a support system. Yes, I have, I have a good mama that does a lot for me, that has done a lot for me. I have a good stepdaddy, daddy, my dad, that does everything under the sun for me. He's wonderful. Does everything for my child, my son. They do everything for him. As far as like grandparent stuff is supposed to go, let's take him for a Happy Meal. Let's take him for a toy. Let's take him to play and do this and this. And they have, they're grandparents, and I love that. But anybody who is on my frequency, you understand healing generational trauma, healing generational curses, understanding the psychological damage that you've endured growing up throughout your life. But I'm not just talking about parents. I'm talking about just generation after generation after generation cycles of shit that has been wrong and needed to change, and old habits die hard, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks, etc., etc. Trying to create new earth, a new world. Like, y'all can't see the shit that's going on around us? Y'all don't see what's happening in the world? You ever just look around and think, why am I the only person who sees it? And then you start to feel crazy, like the high priestess is sitting here, wasn't even paying attention. And it's like, why am I the only person who sees it? Why am I the only person who... But it's not. You have other people on your frequency that see and understand what you're saying. But it's those people who are not meant to be on your frequency anymore that don't understand, that don't get it and don't see it and don't care. And it's like, why is that the frequency you're worried about? Stop trying to change that frequency and just focus on the frequency that's already in a tune with you. You get what I'm saying? I recently did a manifestation of bring in my soul tribe, bring me my soul tribe. And it worked. It brought me my circle. And I have a lot of shit that I'm having to like get together right now. The reason they wanted me to post this video was so I could synchronize, get this out, synchronize with people who also need this same message, who are struggling with similar battles that I am. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to pay my bills. I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have to get a second, third job. See, that's me belittling myself. Second job, third job, a third job. I should not talk down to I've put a lot of work into what I do. It's not easy to, because I also do nude photo shoots. Check out my Patreon, right? There's a tier on there. You can subscribe to see nude photos. I do nude photo shoots. You think that shit's easy? It's part of self-love and self-confidence. It's part of, no, I'm not up here like, and no hate, no judgment. No, I don't mean it like that. But no, I'm not up here making like straight pornography and shit. Because I know there's people out there who are like, oh, you just take pictures, you just take nude photos. You're not, like I need to be up there fucking whacking it for it to be relevant. Like, those people need to get the fuck on. You're not on my frequency. Bye. But it's not easy. I do struggle with a lot of, I get so many like, okay, I get it. Like I'm hot. I'm attractive. Da 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 da. I get that a lot. And thank you. Like, it's not like I don't accept or understand apologies. Except, why would I say that? Who needs to apologize? It's not like I don't accept or understand compliments. And it's not like I've come a long way as far as self-love and shit like that goes. I've come a long way. And you can watch back. You can, like, I've posted videos. All of my videos that I've posted throughout my YouTube channel is meant to be documentation. Documentation of me. Even when it's cringe, even when it seems like it's stupid, even when it seems awkward and fake and forced and weird, all of it is documentation of my spiritual awakening and my spiritual journey. Look at the difference in me now and where I come from. Okay? When I started all this, I came out of, and I'm going to post a video about my full-on story because I had a video go viral on TikTok. I have a lot of people ask questions. I have a lot of people that don't understand. I have a lot of victim shaming, a lot of different things, I'm going to post a video eventually about my whole story, but came out of extremely abusive marriage. And I'm not going to have it invalidated or belittled just because somebody come from a time of not feeling like she could talk about what she went through. This is what it means to heal the generational curses, God damn it. To not invalidate yourself, to not invalidate other victims of pain and abuse. Like you're the only person who's ever experienced it, or like you're above and beyond everybody else because you didn't tell anybody, or you didn't talk about it, or you didn't, nobody listened to you, and I'm sorry. So you don't want another victim listened to. That's not fair. That's not fair, and that's not how it works. I will tell my story. I will talk about it. No shame. I will talk about the things I went through and what's happened to me, not just with my ex-husband, but in general as a whole. In order to be an awakened being that reads tarot and unlocks these, I've had these abilities since I was little. I don't give a shit. Ghosts are real. Spirits are real. Entities are real. Angels are real. Aliens are real. All the shit is real. I don't give a fuck. I've been seeing them, looking at them, talking to them since I was little. And I'm perfectly sane, perfectly normal. I work. I pay my bills. I survive. I do what I'm supposed to do to take care of my child. I'm in touch with the 3D just as much as I am the 5D. I'm a student. A therapist. I'm trying to get my mouth words out. I'm sorry, but it's like I've got a lot. I have a college education, and I've been through many years of therapy. I've studied psychology for a very fucking long time and mental health. I used to be an asshole. I used to be a messed up fucking person. that did not understand how shit worked because I was going through so much. It's like what I was going through spiritually and with the 5D compared to what I was experiencing in the 3D and being out of alignment and out of whack and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It made me angry. It made me ignorant. It made me, I've gone through a lot of, I was raised by racists and I raised around racists and bigots and small-minded people and just generations and generations and generations of bullshit that shouldn't fucking exist anymore. And it makes me angry that all of that shit was dropped on me. You think that having my brain trained my whole entire life since I was a small innocent child that didn't understand, that needed to learn how to live and grow up in the world and do right, you think being taught how to be a racist did me any good? You think being taught how to be a violent, angry person or being taught how to be selfish and be hateful to people, be cruel to people, being judgmental to people, being closed-minded and bigoted, and you think that's how to raise and teach someone how to survive in the world? You expect someone to be able to survive in the world and do well in the world, learning how to be an asshole? A shitty fucking person? Just work yourself to death. Make sure you have money. But personality-wise, we're going to teach you how to be a hateful, angry, bigoted bitch and then be mad at you for not knowing how to live, not knowing how to survive, not knowing how to act. It's generational curses that need to be fucking broken. Homophobia, the fuck is that? If my son sees me painting my nails and he comes up to me and he picks out a color he likes and asks if he can have his nails painted too, and you have a fucking problem with that, that's you. It's stupid. Ain't nobody give a fuck about a 5-year-old mixing dirt with chipped up blue nail polish. He's 5. He sees pretty colors. And if he grows up one day, he's 5 right now. How about you stop sexualizing a 5-year-old? Little children should not be worried about girlfriends and boyfriends and sex and etc. He's 5. He's 5. How about you stop sexualizing a 5-year-old? If he does grow up one day to be a grown-ass man that's in love with another grown-ass man, bring him home. Mama will cook y'all some dinner and get to know him. Is he good to you? Does he treat you right? Does he respect you? Then I don't give a shit. As long as you're happy. I don't understand. He grows up into a grown-ass man and falls in love with somebody of a different race. Who gives a shit? Are they good to you? Do they love you? Do they respect you and treat you right? Do they make you happy? Okay. I don't understand it. My son lives in an environment where he has to work. He's 5 right now, so it doesn't matter. Girlfriends, boyfriends, painting his nails, shit like that. He's 5. Like, seriously. Keep the sexualizing stuff out of it.